Hi there, and welcome back to Juicing with Danny. Except I'm not juicing right now, but I will be again in the future. So I meant to do this update yesterday for my Saturday weigh-in. I did do a weigh-in. So I was 170, 178.6, 178.6, I believe. So that was 1.4 pounds down. So I remember being 1.4 pounds down, which is great from last week, from Saturday to Saturday. I dropped 1.4 pounds. And so I'm doing whole food, plant-based meals. It's been an interesting week. So I'm learning some new things. Tried out spring rolls, tried out making my own tortillas with sweetbread and buckwheat flour. They were delicious, but don't hold over well for the next day, as I learned. So I am going to try a different type of buckwheat wrap that you can make homemade. It's just with buckwheat flour and water. And they say it kind of looks like a pancake, turns it into kind of like a crepe pancake, just really sturdy. So I'm going to try that next time. But I made homemade fajitas with onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, and I made pickled red onions with like lemon juice and a little vinegar and water and honey. And then I put avocado on top and cilantro, and I threw some basil in there. But yeah, it was super delicious that time. And then when the tortillas got too hard, I just turned it into a bowl. The rice I made was cilantro, lemon rice. It was really good. So I've learned a few things there. Made some overnight oats with coconut milk. Really good. And just been trying out new recipes. The spring rolls that I've been doing are pretty good. I enjoy those with a couple whole food plant-based dipping sauces. One is a peanut butter one, and one is like a sweet chili type thing with like rice vinegar and chili flakes and such. It's pretty good. They're both really good. So I'm really enjoying those. I'm gonna try out some new things this next week. I did make a black eyed peas one from the Forks Over Knives app. It's with like a tomato sauce type thing. Not really super awesome. The beans were super crunchy, even though I cooked it more than double what they said to. Still super crunchy. And I soaked it for almost 20 hours or so. They were starting to sprout and everything, but they're just really crunchy. I have a hard time with crunchy beans. But I'm still gonna eat it. Didn't get to it today, but I'll get some more eaten tomorrow. But I'm learning different fun things for food. And as I get better at it, I'll share a little bit more and stuff like that. But I'm learning right now, reading research on batch cooking. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping to try that next week or so. I'm going to use up what I have right now and then go from there. But I'm really excited about this journey. Starting to lose weight a little bit more, and my clothes are fitting better. I feel better. This morning I was already, just the next day, and my weight went down 1.8 in one day after it took me a week to go down 1.4, but I don't count that as an official weigh-in, but it is really nice to see my weight went down to like 177.2 or 177.4. And so I was really, really happy with that. Starting to see some new changes there. I feel a little bit better. Got plenty of energy. I'm kind of doing like an intermittent fasting. It's not like 100%, but I'm doing it pretty well. And I usually don't have my first meal until close to noon, and then I usually stop around 6 or 7 at night. With the exception of Sundays. I have church in the morning, and I don't get home until 2 or 3. So I did bring a few bites of my overnight oats in the car that I was eating around 9:30 this morning. It was a little hard for me because I wasn't hungry, but I didn't want to leave it in the car. My church service is 3 hours long, plus 30-minute drive to get there, 30-minute drive to get home, and then we usually stay for an extra 30 minutes after. So leaving a little after 9, getting home a little bit after. This time we didn't get home until about 3 because I had to run and get my raw milk also, which was an extra 30-minute drive. So lots of fun things. The raw milk is for my son, who's no longer nursing, so I'm having him have raw milk, a year and a half old, and my daughter drinks it a little bit, but not much. So let me think. Oh yeah, my dehydrator. I bought a dehydrator, and I just got it a couple days ago, or maybe Monday. Maybe I got it Monday. And so I've had multiple things that I've tried with that one. If you guys are interested in a really good dehydrator, it was only $150. It's amazing. Stainless steel. It's got 6 racks. It's so cool. I've done zucchini. I sliced them up on my really awesome mandolin slicer. And threw them on there, put a little salt on them. They're great. My favorite is apples. I just slice up the apples really thin, put them in there at 165 for 8 hours, and I don't put anything on them. I've tried the first one with a little sweetener and pumpkin pie spice. It was great, but I realized it was too sweet, and not too sweet, because it's never too sweet, but I was thinking I could do better. So my next one, I just put the pumpkin pie spice on. And then I thought, let's do nothing. And I love it the most. I mean, I love it with nothing. It's amazing. I'm very happy with that. I'm going to try beets and carrots hopefully this week because I have some in the fridge. I want to do beet chips and carrot chips. Try those out. I did try banana. I did not like it in there. It was not good. My husband liked it. I let him have it. That was cool. I didn't like it. But I love the apples. It's a great way for me to eat apples because I don't usually eat apples. And I feel like I'm getting a sweet treat. It pulls out the sugar and it's really good. So I love those. I am going to get into sprouting again. I used to do it years ago, at least a decade ago. So I'm going to get into that again. I'm going to buy, this website has, I think it's like a 5-pound bag of sprouts that I want to do. It's a mixture of like clover, alfalfa, and I don't know, broccoli or something. I don't know. So I'm going to do those. I'm really excited to have those. I just got to buy a new sprouting kit, and really excited about that. So I can have some sprouts on my salads, on my wraps. I'm going to try making this orange juice, not vinaigrette, but dressing. I found a couple recipes that I want to try. And I've got a bunch of oranges that I need to get up. So I'm going to juice these oranges and then make some of these dressings and use that on my salads because I like a sweet dressing. So it sounds good to me. Throw some stuff on there and eat it up. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm enjoying this. I feel like this journey is, I'm just finding myself and learning things. And it's great for the kids. They're getting to eat. I've been making them banana spinach muffins. I'm going to throw some grated zucchini and grated carrots in there next time. But it's just made from like oatmeal that I turn into flour, bananas, spinach. Well, this time I didn't just have spinach. So it was like spinach, chard, and arugula. Couldn't taste any different. And you put a little sweetener in there. I currently have some molasses that I had. So I put a little bit in there, like a tablespoon. My maple syrup hasn't come in yet. I'm out until Wednesday. So I put some honey in, and yeah, it's been going good. That's amazing. And then I make peanut butter balls for the kids, which are great. We rolled it into little logs and put chocolate in it. We put like the unsweetened cocoa powder. It looks like someone took a poop, and my daughter thinks it's the funniest thing. I love it because she laughs. She thinks, it literally looks like dog poop. It looks so much like it that my husband refuses to eat it now, which is great because I will always put them in that shape now to keep him from eating it. But anyway, the journey has been great. Feeling great. I am going to go out this week and I'm going to buy me an outfit that I want to wear for, my birthday or Thanksgiving. That it's going to be the size that I want to be. And I'm going to hang it up and I'm going to look at it and know that I'm going to be there one day. But I'm going to do it healthily and happily. And yeah, Anyway, so depending on how much I do, as of right now, I'm thinking if I'm not 153 pounds or less by May 1st, then I will probably try to do the month of May for a juice fast. I've gotten 100% days under my belt, 17, with 2 extra partial days. I did 2 half days. So my goal is to do 30 days my next round. And then after that, I'm going to push it and I'm going to do 60 days. And then after that, I'm going to go for 90 days. And then after that, I'll go for 120. So we'll see. Unless for some reason I can get 120 out right off the bat, I'm going to just slowly increment it up there and get it. And my goal is to do a juice fast every year. I want to do at least probably 60 days a year worth of juice fasting to help my body and detox it and clean it out and everything. So depending on how it goes, I might do 30 days, or my goal is to eventually get it to 1 60-day round so that my body has a lot of time to detox and get through that. And if I can in the future, I would love to be able to do 90 days every year during the summertime, because that would be great. I would feel great. I like it better in the summertime because it's really cold in the winter and I don't want to handle that much cold juices. But I think I would love it in the summertime with all the cold. All right, that's it for this week. I will make sure to get it on Saturday next week so that I have a better update. But thanks so much for following me here. If you can think of any other fun, cool name that I should name my account, because I'm not just strictly juicing. My journey is whole food, plant-based. My goal is to get 100% plant-based. In the future, I'm going to give myself a good couple years. As of right now, I'm about like 95%. I still use a little bit of butter. I still use a little bit of oil. I have avocado and coconut oil that I'm using. Occasionally, I don't have very much, but I still use that. Let's see, the butter. And I'm still using a little bit of Greek whole milk plain yogurt. I use it as like a sour cream replacement. So those are the 3 big things that I've been using. I've cut out gluten. Other than that, I've cut out all forms of dairy. Oh, and I don't plan on giving up eggs. That's the one thing I just don't agree with. I'm not giving up eggs. I don't have them a lot, but I do love my eggs in a stir fry or just plain. I love my eggs. I think they're really great for you. I have switched over to getting really, really healthy, free range, organic, whatever, good eggs. The best that I can afford right now. I'm sure that there's better ones out there. Especially if I could have my own chickens one day, which I would love to, but I can't right now. But anyway, if you can think of a new name for my channel, please let me know. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week. Have a great one. Bye.